Not sure what event you participate in track and field, whether you're a runner, whether you do field events. But I am sure of one thing. If you leave the mental part of your game to chance, if you leave the mental part of your sport up in the air, you go into competition, hope to do well, you won't reach your potential. A good example of that is a Division I pole vaulter that I work with by the name of Diane. Diane was a full scholarship, 4-year scholarship athlete. Very talented pole vaulter. Won states in high school. Comes in as a freshman, immediately proves herself as the #1 pole vaulter on the team. And in the beginning of sophomore year, she had a really serious injury and was out the entire year. When she came back, spring of her junior year, she wasn't the same athlete. She wasn't the same vaulter. She'd run through. She'd have these fears that she couldn't shake. She would dread practices. She would dread certain heights. When the bar went up to certain heights, she just totally shut down. And one of the things that she was struggling with was pretty common. I mean, if you're in a field event like that and you've had an injury, it's not at all uncommon for that injury to trigger a performance block. And what Diane was struggling with was kind of a version of post-traumatic stress. That injury got kind of stuck in her body and was preventing her from being calm enough and focused enough to be able to jump, to be able to vault the way she was capable of. So Diane and I did some one-on-one work, and we helped her process through that injury. Because frequently, injuries like that stick in our system. They stay in our mind, usually in the back of our mind. It's not like we're thinking about them all the time. And we helped her process it through. We taught her how to calm her nervous system down so that when she had a jump, when the bar reached a certain height, she was able to stay relaxed. She was able to stay calm and focused on the right things. And by the end of junior year, Diane was vaulting the way she was capable of. Senior year, she won conference championships. She was back to her old self. Now, whether you work with me one-on-one, whether you work with some of the training materials, because again, regardless of your event, the mental side of your performance is key. And because I see these issues so often, I've developed some training material for athletes to use before, after performances that will help them stay calm, focus on the right stuff, let go of mistakes, learn how to handle negative thinking. So whether you decide to do one-on-one with me, whether you decide to work with some of my training audios or workbooks, I can help you make that decision. If you've got questions about it, you can always call me. The one thing I want to emphasize, I want to underline is, if you have dreams in your sport and your event, if you want to take it as far as possible, if you want to become a champion, you have to work systematically, you have to practice the mental side of your performance. And when you do, you will perform like a winner.